Okay, how hackers use a Recon-Ng to hack, to gather information, to extract information from your target. So Recon-Ng basically is a powerful reconnaissance tool. We use that one in ethical hacking and cybersecurity, which is provide efficient, actually, and organized interface for conducting open source intelligence, like OSINT gathering, and which is the crucial to the initial stage of penetration testing or ethical hacking. However, hacker, whether they are white hat or black hat, they use Recon-Ng for many different reasons, like domain and IP information gathering, email harvesting, identifying vulnerabilities, social media analysis. Today, I'm going to show you how we're going to use the Recon-Ng and to gather information, extract information from target. First, let's create a user. So, on directory and user, I'm going to go ahead. We type sudo user at -m -d. Basically, I go with the home agent. I go name it as agent 02 and space agent 02 again. Enter. Now -m, I use the -m to create the user's home directory if it doesn't exist, and -d home agent 02 basically is specifying the home directory for the new user. Okay, now I go with the sudo passwd agent 02 to create a password. Again. Okay, it's good. Now let's make a directory. So I go with the sudo make directory in home agent 02 and on desktop. Okay, so it looks good. Now let's set up the appropriate permission. I go with the sudo chmod agent 02 colon agent 02 space agent 02, and here you go, desktop. I think everything's set perfect. Let me check it, that one. Yeah, it looks good for me. Enter. Okay, now I go with the sudo dash agent 02, basically asking for password. Good. Let me test if everything is good. Set it up. So I go with the ls dash l home agent 02. Yep, total 4. Everything set. Good. And I go exit. Let's clear my page. Now type Recon-Ng. Actually, I have to put the sudo as a super user. Okay. Just waiting to load. Here you go. I'm in the Recon-Ng. If you don't, you have to update your system or upgrade also. So make sure everything set it up. Now let's see if I go help. Right now, I view all the commands that allow me to add or delete records to a database or query a database and so on. Now, let me go here. And I'm going to type here. So much better right now. So I go market. I'm gonna go with the marketplace install all. So here you go. What's happening here? Okay, marketplaces. Marketplace install all. Enter. So basically, right now I'm installing all the modules available in a Recon-Ng. Just let's wait. It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be finishing soon. Okay. As soon as it's done, I want to go through the searching modules to see, whatever is available for me to work on. Now, just wait a couple seconds. So the one that after this one I'm going to use, I'm going to go to module search. The module search basically is displays all the modules available in the Recon-Ng. Now you will be able to perform network discovery, exploitation, reconnaissance, and more by loading the required modules. So let's do that one, how it looks like as soon as this basically marketplace installing everything, all the modules. Okay. That's good. If you see the red one, it's absolutely good. So there is nothing to worry about. Now, let's see. I go with the modules search. I go with the module search. Let's see. Here you go. As you see, these are basically all the modules available on the Recon-Ng. We're going to use some of them and to perform, any exploitation and discovery, whatever. So right now, let's see the workspace. I go type here. I go workspace. Workspaces and enter. Basically, the workspace is displaying the command related to the workspace. Now, I'm going to create a workspace to perform network reconnaissance. Let's create a workspace. I'm going to name it as my target. Okay, I go with the workspace, workspaces, create. I go with the my dash, for example, target. Enter. Just waiting. Now, let's see the list of that one. I go with the workspaces list. Let's see. Here you go. The workspace list display a list of the workspace that are basically present, exist within the workspace database. I have one default and the one that I just create. Now, let's add a domain in which you want to perform a network reconnaissance. Okay, so I go with the DB, insert, domains. That's it. On the text, I'm gonna write, for example, the one that I'm gonna search it. I use the Vulnerhub, vulnerhub.com. So you can use whatever you want. So like Facebook, Starbucks, Home Depot, whatever. But remember, we are learning ethical hacking. Do not, but gathering information, that's fine. Anyway, so domain vulnerhub.com, enter, and for notes, just I'm gonna press enter. That's it. One row affected. That's perfect. Let's see. I go with the show domains. You see, you can view the added domains that you just did. Now, let's harvest the host related information which associated with the worldhub.com by loading network reconnaissance modules like a brute host. Like I'm going to use the brute host to harvest anything related to the host. Okay, so I go with the modules, load brute. Okay, so basically the modules root bro. Yeah, so let me see here. On okay, you see that one. You see the modules related to the brute forcing. Let's use the domain host. This one. I'm gonna use this one. Recon domain host brute host. I want to use this module to harvest hosts. To load it, I'm gonna type basically modules load. I'll go with that one. Recon domains dash hosts. What I use now? The root underscore hosts. Forget that one. So they go modules load. Why I didn't get that one? Recon slash domains dash host. Then I go with the root host. I didn't wrote before the domains host. Okay, this time I supposed to get something. And then run. Here you go. Basically, this begin the harvest right now is harvesting the host. You have now harvested the host related to the vulnerhub.com and be using the brute host, that module. Okay. You have different modules right now. You can use it in Netgraph, you can use the Bing and whatever. So everything is, it's showing you whenever you just search the modules. Now, let's perform a reverse lookup for the IP address. The IP address that is obtained during the reconnaissance process. I'm doing that one to resolve to respective host names. Okay, so here I'm going to type modules load reverse underscore resolve. Modules load reverse underscore resolve. Okay, that's good. So this one, it show me the modules associated with the reverse resolve keyword. Now, we're going to use the Recon host reverse resolve module. You see that one, right? Okay. I want to use this one now. Okay, so let's type modules load recon I'm gonna type, I don't want to write wrong, host dash host reverse underscore resolve. You see exactly, just modules load this. Enter, and you have to say run to run it for you. Okay. So you can get the information. Let's see. I go with the show host. Let's see what we have. Okay, show hosts. Here you go. You see that one right now? You see it's displaying all the hosts that are harvested, so far is harvested. Okay, I'm gonna go back, but just simply type back. Now, you have harvested several hosts. So right now is a time to go to prepare our reports. Our report which is containing all the hosts. In order to do that one, I'm going to type basically modules load reporting. Okay, so you see all the modules associated with the reporting keyword. Now, what's that? We will save our report in HTML format. So I'm gonna use the reporting.html. You see that? I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I go with modules, load, reporting, HTML. I want to use this one. Enter. Okay, and now I'm gonna assign basically the value for creator, customer, file name, everything shown neat on my reports, right? So in order to do that one, I'm gonna type options, set, options, set, I go with the file name, so I go with the home agent 02 that we create. I go with the desktop, and I go with the results dot HTML and enter. You see right now the file name is set on this address. Okay. So basically we just setting the report name as you see that one is a result.html. I'm setting the report name as a results.html and the path to store the file as actually as a desktop. Now let's go here. I go options, set. Who is the creator of that one? The creator, for example, put Dr. Cyber. That's it. Enter. Okay, you see that one? Creator is Dr. Cyber. Now I go with the who is the customer? Basically, I go with the options, set, options, set. I go with the customer My customer is Vuln Hub. Basically, I go with the Vuln Hub network. Because of we have performed the network reconnaissance on vulnerhub.com in that domain. So that's it. Enter. Okay, customer is vulnerhub desktop. Everything is set. Then I go with the run command. Okay, reporting generated at this address. Okay, it's already the report is generated and saved to the home agent 02 and desktop. The name is that one is a results.html. Now let's see. I go to the file folder, open the folder. Let's go to the desktop, open folder, and I go to computer here. I go to, let's see here, home directory, agent 02, desktop, and this is my file, they're my reports. I'm gonna right click on that one, and I go with the open with the Firefox, and click on that. Let's see. I'm just waiting for Firefox, the Firefox browser, to get open right now. Come on, here you go. Look at here. So basically, that's a Vulnerhub network that you, as a customer, you named it. You use the Recon-Ng reconnaissance report, and these are the summary: how many was a host is found, domains, and so on. Let's see. If I click on domains, you're gonna see this is a domain that's we use in that one, and the host. If I click on the host, expand that one, so you're gonna see the host that we can create it. Again, I'm using the Vulnerhub, so you can use it for any target that you want to use, and you like it. Created by Dr. Cyber, and the date and everything. So far, we are in a good place. And I'm going to close this one right now. And I'm going to close this report too. I go with the exit. I go clear. Okay. Until now, we have basically we have used the Recon-Ng tool to perform network reconnaissance on a target domain. Now we're going to use the Recon-Ng to gather personal information. Okay, so I go with the sudo Recon-Ng, enter, and my password to bring this one opening right now. Okay, I'm going to add a workspace by issuing the command. I'll go with the workspaces, create recon-test, for example. That's it. Okay, you see that the workspace recon.test has been created. Now we're going to set a domain and perform the footprinting on basically, I'm going to use footprinting on it and extract the all the contact available or information from that domain. So right now I go with the modules, load, recon, domains dash, I go with the contacts. I'm gonna use who is underscore contacts. That's it. PCS. Let me double check it. Some contact names. It looks good for me. And so basically, this module use the RN who is, to harvest all the contact data from who is queries for that specific domain. Now I go with the info command, enter. Okay, so right now I see the options required, and we have what option required, to run it. They show me whatever I need to run this module. Now I go with the options, sets. I go with the source. Let's do the facebook.com, and enter. Okay, you see the source is Facebook. I'm gathering information, using Facebook for target domain. Now, basically, I'm gonna use the Facebook as the target domain to gather contact detail. On everything is set. Let's run right now. Here we go. Look at here. And let's see here. Okay, so everything looks good for me. You see, the recon domain contacts, who is basically module extracting all the contact associated with the domain, and is displaying everything, all the information for us. Okay. You see how we gather information, how extract information from a specific target. Okay, let's go out from here right now. Again, I'm going to clear my page. Let's go again to sudo Recon-Ng. Now, up to right now, also we have obtained contacts related to the domain. Now, and we get it, domain names, contact names, Now we will use the Recon-Ng to actually extract a list of subdomains and IP addresses associated with the target URL. Okay, so ready for it? So in order to extract the list of subdomains and IP addresses associated with the target URL, we need to load a Recon domain host, for that kind of module for hacker targets. Okay, so in order to do that one, I go modules, load Recon. I go with the domains dash hosts. I go with hacker target command and enter. Now I go options, set source. I go with it again, Vulnerabilities domain, and I think that's all, right? Here we go. Okay, the source is set. Now run. Look at here. So the Recon domain host or hacker target module is searching for list of the subdomains and IP addresses associated with the target URL and give back, it's returning the list of subdomains and IP address. Okay, so you see if there is a country and the name, the IP address, and all the information. Again, I'm using this for worldhub.com. And if you're using for many other, domains, you can get the information, names, and everything. Remember, whatever I'm teaching you, if you subscribe on please subscribe on my channel, and you're gonna see every single time I'm gonna give you guys the new one. Later, I'm gonna show you how to hack, how to get access to the camera, cell phone, laptop, and everything. So you're gonna see, I'm gonna basically show you guys many different tools. The ethical hacker and the pen tester, they use that one in order to see, to check the vulnerabilities. However, exactly the same tools, the hackers, the black hat people, they're using that one too as well. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe it and see you on next video. Take care.